Hey, welcome back there, Armchair Generals. Tom here with episode number 14, and this will be, I will warn you, a shorter, much shorter episode of my Japanese campaign in Hearts of Iron 3 using the Black Ice modification 12.0.3. Shorter because I don't have too much time, but I wanted to get something out at the very least. We are working so far at this point at reducing the defenders here in the capital of Zhenjiang. Once we have that taken care of, Zhenjiang conquered, we're going to move on down south with our forces and continue the fight on the capital for Tibet. Basically, we just need to kill all the units that are here in Tibet. Hopefully we can do that, get that under control. So let's pick up right where we left off here, which is a lot of cool research stuff getting completed here. Twin engine and forward air control. Okay. We're doing tech, and now we're in the green. So again, real quick, checking everything, making sure we're getting everything that's 1940 tech and below that we desperately need. Okay. So far, so I mean, I already did this just like last episode, of course. But we're going through again just to make sure I'm not missing out on anything that we desperately need. I know there's a lot of stuff that you're like, hey, you can get that, you can get that, but we're not. We don't need these things. Some of these things. We don't have the units. We don't need the the extra research spent on certain aspects. I need to make sure I concentrate solely on the more important things, which for us, naval and nation, and then everything else kind of secondary from there. Jets, for example, it'd be nice to have jets, but we're not going to be able to afford spending the leadership required to get those in place. I do as Germany, America as well, of course. Because those are two countries that can certainly afford and would definitely need jets. But as Japan, no, they're not going to be of much use to me. It looks like we're in the green, cool, and I feel that at this point we are ahead on everything that we need. It's in our wheelhouse. Yeah, there's nothing new here or air, nothing new here. Nothing new here either or command. So we're going to go into these other areas and kind of like take a quick spin on things like this. Not that I need the benefits below that delay, the attack delay, but 6 hours to attack delay reduction. Yeah, we'll go for that for sure. Armored Spearhead, sure. That gives us additional organization to our light armor. Ground attack focus, interdiction efficiency, yes, we'll need those too. Deep battle, CS morale will be great. Ground attack efficiency, reserves target focus, those will be all good too. None of these others we would need, and that is it at this point. So going forward, we have 4 more months remaining. Well, 5, including this month. And I have a feeling we're going to be, we're 5 in the red at this point. We're going to get, yeah, we're going to be completing pretty much all of our research that we currently have, except for the red ones, maybe before the end of the year. So we're going to be going into 1941 tech. But I think before I do that, what I might do is as we get into the green, I'm going to keep neutralizing this out till we get to maybe 50. I think 50 is a good number. And just putting that extra 25 into officers, we can boost our officer ratio before 1941 comes around. That, I think, is what we're going to end up doing. Production, we'll take a quick look here. Yep, as I thought, we had some extra reinforcements. We have an IC debt of 277 remaining with 50. We're paying 50 a day, so 6 days before we get back to normalcy there. We are researching I keep saying that. We are building a ton of stuff. When we get our 50 IC back, we'll be deep down into our destroyer tech here, or destroyer builds, and then there's a bunch of stuff that'll be getting wrapped up, getting built this year. Like I said, I have a feeling before we get to the end of the year, all the way down to this point, I will have started building on. And then once we get to 1941, we'll be able to start working on this carrier group. Next, that was our 1940 shopping list. All this, well, actually, 1940 for me. What was it? All these upgrades. The Azumo down. All these are 1940 kind of things for my shopping list there. I still have some more things on the shopping list that I haven't put in here yet. Amphibious tanks, but that's because we haven't learned amphibious tanks, and I don't know what it takes to get amphibious tanks. Is there a particular tech here that I need? Special purpose armor, I think, right? Yeah. So for this, we are working on diesel engines, so so we have diesel and cast, so that's good. AFE tracks the suspension, so maybe we are working on that. Light armor designs of level 5, which we don't have just yet. This, we're waiting for the AFE tracks, I believe. Hard to tell on this here. Yeah, I think it's AFE tracks. Yeah, 4. So once this goes, then we'll get light armor. And then after that, we can then start working on special purpose armor, which will get us those amphibious tanks that I'm wanting for my Marines. So that's something I still wanted to put on the my shopping list. What else here? Jungle Island garrisons. This is the year. This is the time period I want to start building the Jungle Island garrisons that are going to be used to take over or to hold territory that we've conquered. Guam and Wake for starters, then later on Johnston, Hawaiian Islands, the other islands around here. There's about 10 or so that I want to build. That's not terribly important though, but still would like to get them. I'd like to build some more subs, honestly. 4 more of each of the long range and regular range sub fleets, so 8 total more fleets there. We'd like to get 4 more torpedo boat fleets, quite honestly. About 4 more interceptor fleets. Naval bombers. I need naval bombers. I need at least 3 flights of naval bombers. Probably need to put in some builds. I mean, I would kind of like to still put in some builds for battleships and some heavy cruisers, so I get some of the newer stuff. But since I went and converted 9 of my heavy cruisers, the older heavy cruisers, into light carriers, I was thinking the capital ships I have, just that's what I'm going to use. It's probably better just to focus more on getting more carriers built. So yeah, probably not do battleships and heavy cruisers. And I think that's it. So yeah, amphibious tanks, which we're working on the tech for that. Tropical island garrisons to take over, help hold control the areas that we take over, and naval bombers and more subs and more torpedo boats and interceptors. Not much more. 1941, got a whole bunch more and throw into my queue there too, but yeah. That's something we'll take a look at later. Okay, let's take a look here. Do we have anybody that's ready? Nope. Do I have anybody here that's ready? Nope. Medium fuel tanks, that's a one and done. How is this going? We're up to 94. Oh yeah, 6 garrisons, 5, 4. Nighttime, so they're not going away quite so rapidly. 2, 1, 0. So we lost a bunch of troops. They lost more than I did, but then again, we outnumbered them 4-1. So oof. Yinning, and honestly, we can stop our movement here. You can actually just sit there. We don't need you to go any further. Dengxian, let's go and take care of you. And I think all of our troops are kind of moved around. I thought I had checked all this last episode. I don't want to spend too much time kind of farting around here. We do have some couple divisions there I need to pick up. Oh, the 22nd, you need to head your way over there. Actually, no, the 22nd, come here. You peel off, get added to the 22nd. Yeah. I'll need to throw some more units for this railway artillery unit staying here for the assault on Hong Kong, because Hong Kong does have fortress and pillbox, a certain number of each. I don't know how many, so I'll need this unit to help break down Hong Kong. This unit will be, or this headquarters unit will be in charge of that guy, and then I'll need to peel off a couple of infantry units and throw them over here as well. Actually, you know what? I got the 2 infantry units up here. The 1st and 18th. I might peel them off and add them to this guy. Yeah, I think it's what I'll actually do, because they're gonna be here for a while. All right, so we have units moving in. I don't know how rapidly we're moving in. These guys are the ones moving the fastest, it looks like. August 18th, so we are talking about a week away. Yeah, none of these other guys are going to be making it in any sooner. So August 18th then is the soonest we'll be able to move in there. Meantime, the only other battle we're involved in is Lhasa here, and we've got to pull units out. The 2 infantry units are the only ones I got left that can do anything. It's like I'm just feeding units into this maelstrom here. And we're trying to kill this one garrison unit, but goodness gracious, it is impossible. You know what? We'll take a D on this here, an L, I should say. 54,000 troops. They only lost 719. I'll let them come attack me. Yeah, just attack me over and over again as you see fit. I gotta wait until I get Xinjiang taken care of, move those forces down, so we have fresh units to attack here. Installation, we're going to leave that's 1940 tech. We'll leave that because I'd rather have current year tech being researched than newer, tech that's beyond this current year, because we take a bit of a hit. Spanish state wants fuel. I'm going to say no to that. We lost the effects there. It's good. Punish the enemy. That's a big no. Too harsh, because we just end up gaining threat. I mean, that's a great way to gain threat, I guess, if that's what you're trying for. We want more aluminum. Tactical Air Command. This is 41 tech, so we can drop that. And who do we buy aluminum from? Hungary, because we want to help our Axis partner. That will get us. Now let me take a look at national focus real quick. 373 Navy, 379 economy. I think we're focusing on Navy now. In either event, we're either 10 days away for Navy or 15 days away for economy, having to switch back again. The back and forth here. Strategic reserve, aluminum. We were at -1, so this will get us to 0. So the air build time, that 2% should go away, which should hopefully help us. There we go. Going kind of deep in the destroyers there. Oh, supplies. We need to knock this way down here. Not way down, but there we go. That's good enough. So planes should be getting complete a little bit quicker. Like these should get done a few days sooner than once I get that aluminum. This should be getting completed a little bit quicker than December 19th. Conquer and Xinjiang. That's good to see. Curiosity. So we have 1 IC here. We have 7 there, so that's 8 IC total. There is, I'm just getting a minuscule amount of energy and rares from here. A lot of training base. Goodness gracious. Level 7 training base, level 1 research center, level 2 base hospital. and level 2 armaments factory. So those are all good. Leadership, 0.15, so not great, but additional 2.75 in manpower. Oh, hold still there. Goodness gracious. So maybe that should get me to about 27 manpower a month. We use 33 every month, and we need 8.78 to reinforce. So good God, I'm gonna drop below 1,000 manpower here pretty soon. Okay, so that being said, here we're gonna keep this because I could use the 8 IC and the extra little resources we're gonna get. Let's see here. Well, yeah, move in there. That's fine. That's fine for you too. But let's have you. Oh, let's change that color. Thank you. Let's have you move down to here. Ditto. Have you guys move there. And then have you guys move down to there, like so. Yeah, okay. And I mean, I could speed things up a whole bunch more, but we'll simply wait. So yeah, our air build time should be improving dramatically, but it's not here. It's interesting. Wonder if it still needs another day to reflect that, or if that even is affected. I don't know. Maybe that's for new builds. That being the case, we got the money. We're going to check out more aluminum orders. What can we buy? Where can we buy from? Let's do Yugoslavia. Give them the money so that way, or no, let's do it from France. Give them the money, which Germany is going to end up conquering anyway, right? Sure. Do we want to buy 50 metal? I mean, we are kind of going way down. I looked at the date. Here it is, August 1940, and Germany has just barely gotten into France at this point. I mean, they've gotten as far as Dieppe. That's a bit sad. And they still have army units galore all over the front lines here. This isn't Advanced Third Reich or something, or any of those other games that have a zone of control, ZOX, you know. And this guy, what's this guy doing here like that? These are German-held territories, but they're both sitting inside them. That is super strange. Oh well. Let's worry about our own that we can affect. There we go. Probably doing a auto save. Yeah. Kind of the game kind of choked up there. It's like, ugh. So one nice thing. Oh, we got to lower this down a little bit. One nice thing is once we get the 4 techs completed in here, which we just completed one of them, small arms. Once we get the other 3, standard and light infantry branch upgrades will be made available. So that's 2 more new things. They'll be, we'll be able to pop into the queue, which we will definitely go for. We're going to speed things up a bit. I can't do anything until I get my troops down there. Let's do aluminum again because we've got the money. And let's take a look and see reinforcement. Okay. Pretty good amount being worked on here. That's good to see. Yeah, still the same, December 19th, 23rd, and 30th. None of that changed. None of that up there either. Well, it is what it is, I guess. Maybe it's just strictly for new builds. Stuff I put in, were to put in now, it would get completed quicker. Or it may just be 2% is not that much of a improvement. Or 3% in this case, actually, because we're neutral in right now in aluminum. It might be it might be 3% is not much of an improvement there in build time. Actually, it'd be 5% from where we were before. We're up to a positive 2. We're going to buy from, well, let's buy from Yugoslavia this time. Yeah. Okay. Again, those summer divisions I'll grab pretty soon, but I want to, what are we up to now? Should pay attention. Build time of 4%. Kind of want to make sure that we're putting as much IC as possible towards our builds. Yeah, still 19, 20, 30, 30th. Not any great improvements there. We can drop this down to 42 or over 60,000 supplies. That'll drive us further through the destroyer. And like I was saying, all these destroyers that are upgrading, these are all going to be done this year. So once they're done this year, that's further trickle down effect. Each destroyer that gets upgraded is another one of these that gets started working on. So I should be feeling better about my build situation here and not be, terribly concerned about seeing all that red down below. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff I'm wanting to build, but it's okay. Let me grab all these guys. Right? Yes. And we're going to just simply rebase back to here. Wonder bar. Okay. There a garrison? Yes, there is. I want to combine all my units into one area, just so I circle them. I can go, oh, that's how many guys I have. So with him, I'm trying to think. Do we want to can I free up any garrisons maybe and pick him up and because this guy can pretty much handle what's going on there, right? It's more than enough defense for that. It's not like we're going to get attacked in Japan anytime soon. Not going to worry about it. Raga's new designs. We got him one more time, and then I got to switch over. Oh, here we go again. I got to switch over to the carrier guy. So we'll get our IC back. CAG units here. There we go. We could go for some more aluminum, but it doesn't seem like it's doing anything at this point. So let's just postpone for 6 months. Summer divisions are ready. 3 more. So we got tons of stuff still waiting to come out here. I think I'll wait till 1941. So when I have the extra IC, around 50, 55, maybe 60 IC, I can put that towards the IC debt and have these units pop up because I don't need them right now. Last campaign I did because we were still fighting China at this point. But now it's like, now we're just fighting Tibet, and I think we pretty much have that under control here. Let's leave you back. Let's begin our next round of attacks here. Still waiting for the troops to filter their way down here. All these guys. Nationalize. Do we have the bad nationalize? Or, yeah, we got the bad nationalize. Nationalization is very bad, people. We're not going to export copper, right? Because I think our strategic reserve, I have 5 on balance sheet, but we're buying 2 to get to that 5. So once one of those buys goes away, we'll be down to 4. And when the other one goes away, we'll be down to 3. So no. Artillery brigades. That's 42 tech. Cool. That doesn't get us anything at this point. No. Okay. Autumn mud. So yeah, fighting in Tibet's going to be not so much fun here. That was a medium error. We're actually at 75. Like I said, I'll drop this down to 50 and push the excess towards the officer ratio. Payment received. Yay, you're up to 51,000. Infantry support weapon advance. Again, we'll just start knocking that down. Got 2 more, and then we can replace those 2 with the standard light infantry. Oh, real quick, let me make sure I don't have anything in the red here. Red would indicate something that we shouldn't be researching, which, no, that's not the case. 2, let's go through here. For the escorts, I forget which ones it is. I want to say it's like Huff Duff. I think it's the engine armament as well. And hydrophone, I think. Cruiser, it's these 3 and these 4, or maybe 5. I think the bulkheads might be included. Capital ship, it's these 5 here, I think. Maybe not the battleship armor thickness. But yeah, we're doing well on all that stuff. And here it's these 3 that Hiraga gives me. So good to check when he pops up and throws me points. Good to check just to make sure we're not doing anything we shouldn't be doing. Infantry tank, anti-tank weapon, cool, and AFE tracks. Cancel that out. Drop it down to 7. So why? So light armor must be lower than 5. Diesel engines, okay. Welded plate armor construction is at least 2. Cast armor, okay, we got that. Advanced armor designs, armor 2, at least 1. So advanced armor designs. So we're still working on the cast armor construction. Once we get this, then we can start working on advanced armor designs. Okay. What's this? Heavy AA guns? Oh, I didn't realize I was also researching that still. Good thing you warned me. Infantry guns advance, we can cancel that out, and now we can throw these 2 in. And we're gonna do full research on all that. So this guy, no. This guy, no. So we're like exhausting ourselves too much, yeah. Oh, that's it. Another L for us. 14,000 troops this time. And let them attack me, cool. But they also in turn lose a couple hundred troops, but not enough. I need the rest of my forces down here. Tungsten, I show we're at positive 5. We're selling 6, so we can still sell 1 more. Give me the money. What does Germany want? Sure, we'll buy 35 metal. I mean, they could probably use the money, quite honestly. TB class, that's a 1 and done. That's in here as well. Doesn't open anything up though, so we don't need to worry about that. Okay. Let's burn through a couple of weeks here real quick. Another several hundred troops they lose. Armor plate thickness, we can cancel that out. Does that get us? It does not get us anything there. We're still waiting on the cast armor construction. Cast iron. Imagine a tank being made out of cast iron. You would hate to get that thing wet. 2 Resource shortage. Tanks. Okay, we don't care about that. Improved build times there, which, okay. Nothing new or different there. AFE AA weapons. That's a one and done for us, as far as we're concerned. Air defense network. I want to say yes on that. Yeah, I think we definitely need that in here. First, that additional AA organization, radar efficiency, manpower supplies hits. Repair rate increase. Yeah, we need air intercept efficiency. Yes, as well. Cast iron, we can kill that, but in turn, we can put the advanced armor designs in place. And come here to armor. That's when, after that is done, then we can get the light armor again. Yeah, theoretically, I could be researching 1941 stuff, but I think it'll do me better to actually put the extra leadership towards our officer ratio there. No on anything here. Okay. I mean, if I was going to do anything, here's something to consider. Officer recruitment program. Yes, you can shunt a whole bunch of extra, the extra leadership towards the officer ratio, or I say a whole bunch, but you can shunt one leadership point towards officer ratio and get 10 extra officers per day. It would take you 100 days to get 1,000 officers, and thus 1,000 days, 3 years to get 10,000 officers. Or right now, I could put that point towards officer recruitment program. You're kind of quote unquote wasting the point because you're not getting the full value of it, but it is 1 year ahead, so I'm getting more of a value of it, more of a value of that point towards the program than I would if it was a 1942 tech. If I put a point towards 1942 tech, I wouldn't get much value at all. Towards be like a third quarter. I think it's like a 75% hit. Here, I think it'd be just a 50% hit. So in the long run, it would actually be worth it for me just to have that point going towards officer recruitment program, knowing I'll get an extra 10, if not 20,000 officers. Then it would be to point that point towards officers. So yeah, I think that might be the way I'll go there, quite honestly. Armor piercing capped. Yeah, that's 1939 tech, so we'll keep that going. And in fact, on that note, that's what I'm going to just do. We're going to stay at 68. I'm going to put that point towards officer recruitment, and we'll get our extra officers. The sad thing is, though, we're going to lose another 2 points of leadership when all said and done. The red is not. The red is what it goes to, so it's currently we're at minus 5% leadership, which doesn't really reflect here. It says war economy, but actually we have officer recruitment program 1. That's what we're getting. We have 5% removal there. Should the next level, it's a minus 10. The next level, it's a minus 15. Which, that's kind of odd. You would think with an officer recruitment program, you would get more leadership. I don't know. Maybe not. But anyway, the ones in green, I believe these are all additive. This is all additive for sure, because it says 25% for level 1, then 35% for level 2 for a total 60% bonus. And then level 3 is a 50% for a total 110% bonus. So these, I'm sure, are additive as well. It's 10,000 for the first level, then 20 for a total of 30,000 officers, and then 30 for a total of 60,000 officers. I think that's the way it works. But I'll look at it and go, it's only 10,000 per level, and be pleasantly surprised if I'm wrong on that. Stab in the back. That means Italy's declared. Yep, Italy's declared. So Italy's joined. We get we lost the facts of Pact of Steel, but in place of that, we got the Tripartite Pact. So supplies doubled, research efficiency is doubled, plus we get a little bit of espionage bonus, ruling party bonus, which I don't care about. On that note, for the so something to keep in mind, officer recruitment program says May 16th, 1942. When it turns January 1st, 1941, that's going to drop by quite a bit, I feel. Not to mention, I think the research efficiency should be kicking in a little bit on that too. Well, it already is. Yeah, there's a tripartite pack, 5%. Okay. All right. Got a bunch of stuff getting wrapped up here. Oh my goodness. Medium velocity gun advance. That's 1942. Division headquarters. It's 1941. Nothing new there. And the medium velocity, that's this. Yeah, there's nothing new there either. So, boop. So now we're up to 118 officers, and we're already up to 100%. So, with just 3 months remaining, all of October, November, December, with 3 months remaining, when I hit 110%, I think I'll still keep going. My plan, I'll still keep doing what I'm doing here until I drop down to 50, and then I will start researching 1941 tech. Make a quick spin through, just make sure there's no 1940 or older tech, languishing, and then I'll start researching 1941 tech. Because I do have 8 more divisions, 5 summer divisions, and 3 more after that. I have 8 total divisions that are coming in. That's going to be a big hit on my officer ratio. I might as well get over 110%. Yeah, I'm gonna be creating more units still, and I could use veterans. And oh geez, yeah, I got these guys to I'm gonna say, as well, I could swap out some of these veteran division headquarters for my regular units here. Like I could pull, like this guy, I could pull, well, no, I don't want to. He has 5 stars. The new guys that appeared, the 116th? No. Actually, I thought he was one of the new guys I got. Oh, here you go. 28th. He's a new guy. So 1.5 stars. What does they have? Half a star. Okay. How about the elite? They have no stars. How about so hero units? That could be a possibility. I could swap out a hero unit for no, but you know what? I don't want to do that because that's a specialized, it's got its own unique picture. So no, I mean if I did, it'd be like this type of guy. I'd pull him off and swap him out for a normal or for one of my advanced guys. But I don't think there's anybody here. Oh, I take that back. Yeah, they're these specialized light infantry units that I just got. There's 2 or 3 of them I got. I could pull him off and replace him with a veteran or even an elite division. Well, elite division, sure, but I mean one of these veteran division headquarter units I could throw in there that has experience. That's an idea. That is an idea. Something we'll keep in mind. So this paratrooper guy, I kind of want to split up. How stupid would it seem? How stupid do you think you guys? Let me rephrase that. My thought is I would like to split this up and put a paratrooper each in a Marine unit that I create. How silly do you guys think that thought process is? I mean, that paratroopers would be joining Marines to land. I'm just thinking it's an extra 5,000 units here. They weigh 20, so it wouldn't be too much. It would actually be Yeah, it'd be less than this guy, but not less than, or yeah, about the same as this guy actually. So they basically be like an elite light infantry in a way. Their stats are pretty decent overall. Yeah, let's pull a elite light infantry brigade and kind of compare and contrast. So obviously paratroopers stronger, more combat experience because this is an event unit. That's probably why. Um, Max strength, sure. Organization. So the specialized light infantry have better organization, much better morale. They're faster. Supply. The paratroopers use up more supply, but the specialized infantry use up more fuel. Same weight. Paratroopers are better defensiveness, better toughness, better softness. Right? Higher the number, better. Air defense, better suppression, better soft attack, better hard attack. Specialized have better air attack. Combat, the specialized have better combat with zero point 0.1, far better than 1, of course. Though we're looking at the brigade, I could probably look at. I was looking at it just because it's probably fairly comparable, but the other one, the full-on uh, unit, we could probably take a look at and see, compare. Fort attack for the specialized is much better. Fort defense, though, for paratroopers is better. River attack, better. Um, oh, wait. Oh, they have a night attack. That's what I'm looking at here. So, paratroopers have a night attack where the specialized don't. Fort attack, specialized better. Fort defense, paratroopers better. River attack, specialized better. Same with river movement. Amphibious attacks, specialized far better. Yeah, okay, I'm being sold already. I'm not using the paratroopers in a marine capacity here. So we're going to move these over to here. I'm going to use them. I'll split them up and I'll throw them in with like these specialized light infantry units. Just give them an extra 5,000 troops. This guy, we could probably use the motorcycle recon attachment for something. Just curious, so we could actually turn this into like an armored car. Because I'm remembering I'm building an armored car. It's going to take a little bit though and cost a bit more. If I, where are you at? I'm thinking of getting rid of this headquarter. I don't need the paratrooper headquarter brigade. For me, that seems kind of silly. Though one could argue it's nice to have an extra headquarter unit, one that I didn't have to create on my own. And if it's a paratrooper headquarter brigade, I could role play it out by saying we built paratroopers, or at least the army, wanted paratroopers, but there was some confusion or arguments over the budget, and they weren't able to get enough transport planes built to handle dropping paratroopers. In fact, we could even say we saw what Germany did in the attacks on Netherlands and Belgium with their paratroopers, and we're like, "Ooh, we want them too," but we didn't have the transport. Yeah, so I could go that. I could see kind of going like that. Actually, you know what? I could see just leaving this guy alone. It's yeah, I'm gonna move him over here though, since he doesn't really have a unit of his won't have a unit of his own pretty soon. I was thinking if I upgrade the motorcycle recon attachment to a armored car, and if I was going to get rid of the headquarter unit, then I could get rid of this because I'll get the armored car quicker and cheaper with that upgrade. But I think I'll still keep doing this for the one tank unit that I mistakenly upgraded to a tank destroyer, their armored car to a tank destroyer, and then removed it, thus deleting the whole entire thing. I really hope that the manpower went back into my pool. Um, Yeah. My thought process sometimes can be convoluted. I do apologize. My troops. Okay, you guys are slowly making your way down. How about here? Okay, we're getting there too. Yeah, let's just wait for everybody to come down, even these guys. Let's have the 3001. Let's have him. Well, no, that's just a 1 IC, so I don't care. Let's have him come down to here as well. Okay, well, we're gonna wait at least. I don't know. I might not even attack until spring of 1941. So fall of France. Boom. That happened pretty quick compared to what was happening. When Germany was pushing into France, I should have double checked France's surrender level and seen, because Germany hadn't pushed in too far. But here I see, yeah, they did. Obviously, they took Paris. There's some Belgian forces that are kind of trapped behind the lines there. Oh, Italy even came up for a bit here to assist. But yeah, they didn't. They didn't. France didn't cross over. Germany crossed over the River Rhine in the Maginot Line with their 6 armored units and infantry unit. So strange, so weird. But hey, more power to you. Italy, though, is now declared on Greece, which has made that a limited war. Yugoslavia, I don't know what that's going to do here. So we can go for the Southeast Asian colonies of Vichy France right now. I might as well do it because I think I could use it right here and now. Obviously, our relations with everybody changes dramatically. Vichy France exists. Paris, Cherbourg, Mortaix is all access. Or okay, one of the following must be true. Indochina is not a member of Access, and French Indochina is controlled by Vichy France. So yeah, let's go and do it. Vichy accepts our demand. Good. So that'll get us Vichy France, and I think some more IC. We're at 493 right now. Let's get our reinforcements up a little bit. Let's get our supplies. We can get our supplies down to about 39. Okay. We're about, like I was thinking, by this point, we'd be getting through all this kind of stuff. And I want to say before the end of the year, or by the end of the year, we'll be down to here. So yay on that. We'll get French Indochina, which will then start getting us units in here. And on top of that, I can then redeploy all of these forces into Southeast Asia. Well, at least the ones that I've identified as Southeast Asia. Yeah, there's still 2 Imperial Air Force headquarters units and a fleet command. I got to figure out what I'm going to use them for, but we'll get there. And also that got me Zhejiang. Cool. Expand armament factories. Cool. They have decided sealer preparations, but I rarely ever see Germany do that. This is because we got French Indochina. We're now up to 506 IC, which, yeah, has gotten us all the way through here and into our CAGs that are getting upgraded. Beautiful stuff. Before I go look at all that stuff here, I probably need a calculator to make sure I get this all accurate, but let's see. That's 15.5. This is, say, 3, so that's 18. This is 20, 21, 22, 23, I see. 45. 45 plus 35, that's 80 IC. All this will be getting completed as well, too. That's over 100 we're looking at. That's still over 100. So with all, oh, here's 110. Oh, and 16. So that's about 25 almost. So about 135. Another 25, so that's about 160. So we'll be getting about 160 IC knocked off of here, which will push us all the way down, even into the Taiho Unreal carrier group by the end of the year. That's some good stuff. Yeah, that's 13, 16, 30, 46, 47 roughly, plus another 40. It's 87, plus 15. Yeah, this will probably get us all the way through. We'll be working on this carrier group by the end of this year. Something I need to look at carefully though. My Marines, I probably need to push these up very, very, very soon here because they'll take a year to complete. I want them ready sooner than later. In fact, let's begin to push all those to the top so I can get them done. And the rest of the stuff will kind of play by ear. It's amazing it takes over a year to get a CAG unit completed. Ugh. All right. So, for French Indochina, we got the Gulf of Tonkin. More leadership and research. There we go. So now we got more, basically it's more officers. We're up to 153 now at this point per day. Better research efficiency. Yeah, I think the research efficiency is helping because I thought it was much later than May 5th. It was still in May, but I thought it was like May 26th or something like that. Black soil increased manpower modifier, which good God we need. We're now gaining 65, which that's good. We're using 15 a day, so we're going to start gaining 50 a month here. So 600 over the course of the next year. And yeah, thanks to this and this, plus additional supplies. Wonderful stuff. All these Vichy French units, where did they go? Where are they going to go? That's what I wonder. And we got this province too, which doesn't do me any good, really. Yeah, doesn't do me any good. So where the heck are you even going, guy? I don't think there's any place for you to go. Somebody that's out of supply. Oh, on that note. Oh, you know what I really haven't done either. Goodness gracious. So yeah, we got a few units that are out of supply. Oh, we got free units down here. That's right. They're out of supply, but that'll get fixed. Oh yeah, that took a big hurt. Pushing all those Marines to the top just to make sure they're ready in October. They'll take a month, almost a month, to get their org up as well, but I want to make sure that they're ready for the attack on Wake Island. But yeah, now none of our all but one of our stores not being worked on that need upgrades. That's okay though, because we got stuff here that will start getting knocked down. These there's 5 CAG I've got. That's 7 IC alone. We got all these coastal forts over the course of next 2 months here, or this month and next. Yeah, over the next month, I should say. That's another 35, 38 IC there. So we'll be getting some IC back, and then it'll filter down and start getting those destroyers fixed up. But something, my cargo ship capacity right now. Oh, you know what? Let's stop. Let's stop this. Get some money back. I need to start putting in, just to do it now, it doesn't really matter, but I need to put in a whole slew. Let's do a full year's worth of convoys. I probably need more than that, but let's just do that for right now. And escorts, full year's worth of each. So 450 and 200. Yeah, we'll need that started up at the very least in the queue, but not necessarily working on. Yeah, there's no changes I need to make per se. That we could cancel the Xiamen. Yeah, let's cancel the Xiamen. We don't need all that supply going to where it's going. I think we're fine elsewhere. I need to get supply going into Saigon. Yokohama to Saigon. Yeah, I know that's a lot. And to help out our units here, Haiphong. Create a supply route to Haiphong. That's all I need for there. I don't have a lot of units over here, so that's really all I need. On that note, we do have troops here. Yeah, this we need some improvements on. Let's see here. So I need at least 3, if not 4 more. So it's got headquarters, recon, and light armor battalion. So let's basically go with the division. Let's go with a armor division. So we don't need this or the armored car. Let's make this a beefy one then for sure. Let's have a light armor. Oh, I don't have motorized support yet. Do we have? I have mixed support, I guess, but they're kind of slow, 4 kilometers per hour. Currently, we're running at 5.65, and I don't want to slow them down too much for it. Granted, the truck will help speed up the mixed support a little bit. But yeah, let's let this go the way this is here. This is for that tank unit in French Indochina. This unit's just going to be on defense, so yay on that. So we're going to send him on down to Saigon, sure. These guys, well, this headquarter unit, oh yeah, I mean, I guess these guys can kind of come on down. I think I might just leave the headquarter unit where it's at, though. If I'm leaving this guy up here, this guy can come on down, though, because he doesn't need to be up there. All right. Again. Let's get back to Navy focus. I might just have to be happy with economic focus level 1 and just be done with that. In fact, I think in 1941, yeah, that's what I might do is like I'll stop doing the every 30 days bounce back and forth and just be like, let me just stick with Navy focus for a while until economic focus gets down to just above 90. Um, yeah, I think that'll be better. Attritional warfare, it's 1942 tech and single engine. Attritional warfare, that did open up divisional command structure, or something opened that up. And here we have some planes, light and medium bombers, naval and flying boats. Let's go up to 69. Nice. And then we will work on the rest. There we go. Naval focus, stage 2. Oh, there we go. Let's drop this down to 36 because our supply production is much better now with those advanced techs, and also we're at 64,000. I have so much supply. Oh, Nagoya. We had that last bit. Yeah, 286 and 50. So if we get that, if for some reason I get that event again, I'll throw them again into Nagoya and we'll see those increase quite a bit more. I mean, the bases, this was 60, right? This was 30 and I thought that was 20. Maybe it was 10. I'm pretty sure this was 30 though. Or maybe this was 15 actually. I think this was 15. So it went up by 3. So if I get that event again, this will go up to 21. This will go up to 42, and this was 60, so it'd go up to 84 for the base. But we'd be seeing some extra resources. That's if we get that event again. I don't remember why I got the event to begin with. Gyrosite, that should be a one and done. It is. Central Planning Advance, that's 1942 tech. They didn't open up anything new here. No. And that's Gyrosite. Was that Air Systems? Avionics, actually. Yeah, that doesn't open anything in here that we need. Oh, and we need to drop this again. There we go. Up to 142 officers per day. Alrighty. Marine headquarter, we can one and done this. And single engine airframe. And go up here. Drop that 65 or up to 165 officers per day. Once the small fuel tank research is completed, and also aero engine research, I think that opens up these two things. The single engine and close air support, and CAG for that matter. Okay, I'm liking where this is all going. Study for level 4, we don't need. No, thank you. Yeah, you're just coming down, which I don't need to. I still have 2 more units making its way. That one guy is still making its way in here. We're making our way there. We've got a bunch of units in here now. I'm going to send the 18th over here. We got 7 and 12, so they'd be 11 and 8. 12 and 8. So let's drag 2 more guys. Let's grab these 2 and send them over here as well. Kind of even it out a little bit. So I'll have 5 units that'll be attacking here. 6 once that guy makes his way. 7 once that guy makes his way. And the headquarters would be an 8th, but I'm not going to wait for the headquarters to make its way there. 100 there, guys. Oh, jungle unit training advance. This should be a one and done. Or it's not. Okay. And amphibious unit training. That's 1941. So that's nothing new there. Small fuel tank research. Soviet Union canceled our trade. So let's get that down to 62. So we're no longer making that 23 bucks there. Amphibious unit training. Okay, cool. That's all good. Germany, they want us to buy energy. Sure, I'll give them $3 for it. That's kind of silly, but okay. So you have, so I need to send you rebase to carrier. I think these are actually my light carrier group CAGs, but let's take a look here. Combine you two together. There we go. So yeah, you're all set. You're all set there. And you're all set there. All right. You know, I probably need to, let's upgrade this light carrier as well. And let's do this one as well. We probably could get them August. So let's throw these to the top as well so they get done quicker. $506. I see. I am loving it. Do we have IC debt? We don't have any IC. No IC debt. Though we do have some in there. Oh, because October we had some stuff get built. Yeah, we got some coastal forts will be falling off here over the next month, 30 days. Units. Okay, we're all good. Let's get a transport sent out to here, rebase, and we will be picking up these Southeast Asia doohickeys and ship them over there. The others, I still don't know what I'm going to do with them. I mean, might have them be more localized or something like that. Here we go. Oops. Thought I said appear here. There we are. So there we got those three. I mean, basically, those three getting built means another couple destroyers being worked on now. So that's good news. Mobile unit command and control. Whoa, we're way up here. So 1941, infantry unit training, mobile unit training, army unit combined, army unit training. Yeah, that gets us down to 57. Like I said, 50 is the magic number. Will I hit 50 before the end of the year? I think so. I think I'll probably actually hit 50 here in the next week. Which then that means start researching 1941 tech. And I'll double check to make sure that I've got everything researched that I could get researched, which I'm pretty sure I do. As stuff's been popping in, I've been looking to see is there anything that, new has popped up that I could research. But I have a feeling once we start doing 94 tech, I'll start working with the nation first, everything in there. And then once I go green, then we'll do naval forces and naval doctrine. Yeah, just keep going on, keep doing that until it's 1941, and then we'll kind of recalibrate, do the same thing again, go green, go nation, naval forces, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, I've got about half an hour here that I could still provide, so I will do just that for you guys. Money for fuel, money for fuel. I mean, honestly, I could be starting to buy fuel here. We're making $36 per. We're not We're buying energy, which that's fine. We're buying metals, which is also fine too. We're selling enough as it is. I still have a couple more I think at least, yeah, I still have a couple more war bonds popping in here. So even if I start losing, like say, $10 a day or whatever, 300 a month, a couple war bonds, will wipe out several months worth of those losses. So being at 54,000 and above, I'm all right. Infantry unit command, recon unit, fighter ground control. It's 1941 tech. Nothing new has popped up here, so 53. We lost Da Nang. Let's have you come swing around there and then come to Kampot. Yeah, it's like, why are these Vichy French forces still hanging around here? It's interesting. Recon unit, combined arms. It's 42. Recon unit, communication. And that gets us down to 51. Aviation navigational. We can remove that, and we're down to 50. Okay, we're in the green. Oh, wait. I'm not going to put anything in just yet. Artillery unit combined. Okay, now I will. So nation, 1941 tech, civil defense, medicine. And you can see how long it's taking, but that's going to all drop dramatically. Again, keep an eye on the officer recruitment May 5th. Once we hit 1941, that's going to drop dramatically as well, too. Oil refining, steel production, rare minerals refining, and coal processing. We all need to increase coal liquefaction as well, all that stuff. Electronics, airplane, radio communications, aviation navigational radar, aviation search radar. Yes, yes, yes. Radar for destroyers, frigates. Construction. Yeah, we need some IC, and then we need all of these as well. And basing we'll work on too. All right. Still waiting for these guys to make their way down. Okay. Well, I did want a long war. That's what Tibet is at this point. Direct unit, fire unit, command and control. This is 1938 tech. I'm going to push it to the top. Direct fire unit training advance. That's also 1938 tech. I'll push that to the top. Artillery unit training. That's 1941. We're going to drop that off. So I only lost one project. I got the other two basically. They're such old tech. I have to still keep researching them. And I push them to the top because I don't want them to have to wait for the 1941 tech I'm researching to slowly, kind of work its way. Artillery flexibility, we don't need. Artillery unit command. And aero engine research, that's over here. Nothing new has popped up. Well, yes, plenty of new stuff has popped up, but nothing that's 1940 tech. So we are 12 projects in the red still. Motorized HQ advance. And study is complete, but we do not need. Oh, you know what? Probably that actually might not have been too bad of an idea, because that would have given me a green headquarters unit. Yeah, oh well. It'd be kind of funky to have that much in the way of, sure as Germany, America for that matter, Russia. Yeah, I'll keep accepting those units, those headquarters units all day because I'll use them. But Japan's not. The amount of armor units I have can fit into the two mechanized or two motorized headquarters units I've got. Bars and suppression we're going to keep. It's 1940 tech, so we're going to push it to the top. Because if we look at coal processing, rare steel, this is all 1941 tech up here that we're working on. So I don't want it. I don't want that tech that's current year or older to be languishing here in the bottom while there's stuff here that's taking forever to be worked on. I hope I explained that well enough. I will always research. Oh, there we go. Cool. I will spend the research on advanced year tech, knowing full well that I'm getting hurt by doing so. Military police, we can cancel that. They're attacking me. That's fine. I'm just gonna probably just wait till next year, spring, before I decide to go on all ham on Tibet there. 450. 450. Haraga again. We'll go for him. Let me think on that. So small warship, armament, engine, screws and rudder, ASW, hydrophone, depth charge, hedgehog. Oh, why did I click OK? So I wanted to take a closer look at what was specifically. So depth charge, ASW, engine, screws and rudder. Hedgehog, which I don't think is here. I think it's in special. Yeah, it's right here. Um, let me just make sure there's no red here. No, okay. Cruiser. Yeah, I'm not researching anything in here. Oh, no, actually I am. I see the red. Rolling artillery. I haven't gone all the way through yet. Rolling artillery barrages. So yeah, we'll stop that. Basing. We'll drop this down to 50. So we got more leadership somehow. There we go. Yes. And an election. We've become a totalitarian single-party state. About freaking time. Monsoon starts to clear. Snows begin to fall. We have very high popularity now. We lost a province. Oh, goodness gracious. Partisans. So that being the case, yeah, let's move you back up to here. If we're gonna have to deal with partisans up here in Zhejiang, I mean, is it worth then for the? Well, there's a lot of energy actually. Is it worth it though? For the 14 energy and 8 IC that we get from here? Quite possibly. More efficient laws, so we can go become a totalitarian state. So we're going to give up 4% of IC. So that's 4 IC, or 8 IC we're going to lose. But the amount of consumer goods we need drops by 4%, which isn't a big deal for us. Counterintelligence improves by a total whopping 35%. We lose the 4% national unity. We will lose 5 points of IC efficiency. But if we go to totalitarian, then we can switch to we'll have total exploitation available to us, which means we'll get full advantage. Currently, right now, the 8 IC that we have available at Zhejiang, we're only using 2 of it, I think. Yeah, I think about 2. The resources, that was what, 15 or so energy? We're only getting 4.5. If we switch to total exploitation, we will have 6.4 IC and 14 energy. That could be worthwhile. Propaganda press we can switch to, which I think I want to do. Yeah. So we lose 3% of our IC, but if we switch to propaganda press, we'll only end up losing 1.5%. So 2.6 plus 1.3 is a 3.9, almost 4 points. National manpower modifier goes up a little bit. Counter espionage goes up quite a bit. Organization regain goes up quite a bit, which we need. Unity, we gain 5%, which makes up makes up half of what we lose. Research efficiency takes a dive by 2%. So not only do we have research efficiency issues, we also have IC efficiency issues too. But that is certainly worth it. And this is certainly worth it as well. Then we go here and go total exploitation. Tibet, total exploitation. That's all that there. I would love to have the diehard reformer for the 2% IC efficiency would be great, but we need the 5%. I need the extra 13 IC that he's going to give, plus 10% resources. Naval organization, I think, is probably the best later on, but not right now. Crude oil and money guy is probably better at this point. Let's bring our smiling oil man back in. We don't need a Prince of Terror. Crime fighters probably, silent lawyer to get that 5%. Army focus guy. I mean, the military entrepreneur is pretty good because the air and land build times, but I think the Navy focus guy is a little bit better in that regards, I think. There's something said for the single engine aircraft proponent guy. 10% air organization is pretty nice. Or the air superiority proponent actually, for the air build time. Oh goodness, yeah, this guy is far better. I think that's the best guy. What is the ideological crusader? I think ideological crusader is better. Than anybody else I can throw into here. Yeah, we'll keep. I'll keep him going for one more turn. What I was trying to figure out is, I want to go right to the carrier guy now, but no, I think we'll keep him for one more turn. Ruthless monster, get out of here. Yeah, naval intelligence specialist. We want to get. Throw Sado in. Which actually, I should take a look here and see, is there, no. Is there an air proponent in that same? No. A silent lawyer? I think he's the only silent lawyer I have. Yeah. Or no, we got this guy. Trying to match up with the faction that just won. Just got installed. Okay. And nothing else we can really change. I don't want to switch to the 3-year draft. There's no need for the extra manpower yet. I mean, that'd be a 15% increase. We're doing okay at 60, I feel. Normal conscription, we don't need to jump up to extended. We may have to pretty soon, but I think I'm okay with where I'm at. All right, onward we go. Fiscal policy, we'll still do the low yield bonds. So we lost 3 points of IC efficiency. We lost our very high popularity because we, of course, were changing stuff around. Mobile unit guy. Long range submarine class. Okay. That should be a one and done. And there's nothing here for 1940 tech or whatever. So let's get this up to 50. 50 was the agreed upon number. There we go. We're only 7 points in the red. Okay. IC efficiency went down yet again by 2 more points. Entry unit combined arms. Okay. Capital ship surface radar, which radar? Oh, that's over here in electronics, right? No. Over here, maybe? Yeah, okay. But there's the fire control computer, so we'll throw that in, and we're going to punch it to the top, and it's going to automatically, once a day hits, boom. And one and done there. Okay. Divisional command structure. This is in Blitzkrieg, so it is 1940 tech. We're looking at the tech delay reduction, so let's push this to the top. It's 1940 tech. It's not what I would consider drastically important tech, but nonetheless. Tank radio communication, that's also 1940 tech. That's for light armored units. We'll keep that. Capital ship air search radar advance, which gives us the control computer now, AAA control computer. Raid is our course choice of action. Oh, I've never seen him do that. Oh. So paratroopers and commandos, basically. Marines. That is very intriguing. I've never seen raid as an option before. I mean, not that much is. I mean, yeah, the British killed the unit that was here. That unit's not going to stay around too long. That unit died as well. So yeah, it was a very short raid. Germans have stolen, or our spies have stolen plans for strategic rocket development. Does that mean we actually build something of that regards? No. No. We could research the flying bomb, which would give us something that we could build, but we still need to do rocket test and rocket engine in order to get strategic rocket. So no, we're not going for that. That's silly talk right there. Well, Italy's pushing into Greece a little bit. Okay, Yugoslavia hasn't been attacked or is attacking anybody. Kudos to them. Are we in place already? I kind of am. Okay. So let's begin here like so. Slow it down a little bit. Keep forgetting to keep an eye. Though this will be, well, it won't be the last time. I'll do this again next month, and then again in January, or no, I'll do it next month, and then I think that's it. Because right now I'm switching over to economy, so I can get back that lost stage, go up to 508. But going forward, when I go to switch, the next time I do it next month, I'll switch it over to Navy, and I'm going to leave it on that. So that way I don't have to keep doing this every month, I think. Oh, so he's probably going to escape into there. That could be annoying. It might just be worthwhile just to simply puppet Zhensheng and say, be done with you. That's 1938 tech, so we got to push that to the forefront. Cruiser fire control computer advance. That should be here, right? Nothing new popped up, though. So, I mean, sure, we're doing tool exploitation. Is it really worth a couple extra IC here? If I'm going to be having this kind of annoyance popping up and have to actually have several units in here, I don't know. All those militia are my Zibi Sama friends attacking. Interesting. Take a look at our production. Wow, destroyers are definitely being worked on quite a bit. Let's see here. So Marines are actually going to finish in September now instead of October, or no, August that was. Or was it October? I just remember now. So the economic focus stage 2 is increasing the land build time for sure. So is the naval focus. So I don't know on that. So what I want to look is this month what's falling off. So yeah, we've had coastal forts falling off. A few more days. We got another 7.5 IC falling. Below here, beach defenses, another 4.5 coming down. Actually, I'm glad to see that all those are getting completed. That's a good thing. Nothing else getting built. All these destroyers are actually going to get wrapped up. Well, yeah, there's a good number of these destroyers will be finished by the end of the year, but all the other destroyers are going to have to wait till wintertime, spring before they're upgraded. Again, though, 1 month and a half, 45 days from now, 48 days from now, our IC level is going to skyrocket up by 50 plus points. Air Force Headquarters advance. That's 41 tech, so we'll go ahead and cancel that. Sure. Again, it's just for general usage. Let's keep an eye on here. They're down to 5 units. They're not going to get any reinforcements. They're not going to reinforce from their capital. So anybody that leaves here is going out that way. We are losing our popularity left and right. Possibly because of the minister changes that I made, I'd have to imagine. And at some point, I got to get these summer divisions. I might wait till summer of 41. Just bring them out. Just delay them by a year. Okay. There really isn't too much else going on around in this area. Naval HQ, that's 41 tech, so that's one and done. Small warship surface radar advance, that should be in here, which opened up fire control computer. So we'll push that to the top. It's 1940 tech. Yeah, that's that project there, which is interesting. Okay. Small warship air search radar. That's this here, which opened up the AAA computer. So we'll push that to the top. It's 1940 tech. Now we have cruiser air search radar advance, which I think is a one done. Yeah, it's right here, which opened up AAA control computer. That's a 1940 tech. We'll push to the top as well. Jinshi. At some point soon. So I got the Kempetai, but I think I don't know when. Over the course of next year, I should be getting a round of 8 garrisons that I will then feed out to over here. Though I'll probably do the same thing as I did here. Yeah, those guys still haven't been upgraded yet. But I'll take garrison groups, garrison units like this guy here. How many garrisons can I pull out? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and no. So I got 6 here on the home islands that I could pull out and replace with the new garrison units that get created. Therefore, I only have to transfer 2 of the super heavy ones. But anyway, I'll have 8 garrison units that I'll be able to filter all throughout China. I'll break them up in 2 groups of 4, probably like one group around here, for example, another group around here, or out this way, or something like that. I don't know. Maybe around here. I don't have too many more units around that need. Yeah, that need to be pulled out. Well, this guy, but he's gonna stay here because yeah, he's the Hong Kong attack group. I need to create some leader types. Here are HQs for a couple of these units that are still around here, but don't have aren't attached to a particular group. Yeah, actually, that's it. These 2 guys I might pull down and send them to Southeast Asia and utilize them for there, but the Kwangtung Theater. I mean, yeah. I really don't have anybody else that needs to get pulled out of here. All those guys have already left at this point. So that's a good thing. If there's going to be a unit there, I'm going to come down to here. If the Vichy French are going to stay, they can. I'm okay with that. I'm going to leave the garrison there, though, because we're a Saigon unit. Oh, wow. I have all those units there. Okay, so we need... Can you come there? Okay. The other 2... send you way up there. Or actually there, and then I'll have him come out to there. Or no, okay, yeah, that's right. I'm gonna have him come down here. We need to Harmony. Harmony, you need to get attached to him. There we go. So, okay. So that's what I'm going to do with that one MP instead. Yeah, he's going to pull that specialized light infantry out and send him on down. Totally forgot about that guy. So yeah, with the garrison, those garrison units, I'll be able to filter them throughout China to kind of help better control the populace. Use the cavalry for the quick response, but put the in militia too. I can have them as quick response, but put the I can have one set of garrison, 3 of the guys here and a 4th over here, for example. I can pull all these 3 militia and filter them through the countryside, send him down. Yeah. But that's later. I know at some point that happens. Okay, that's gonna be a long battle. My Zibi-Sen Ma friends are gonna be losing some militia, but they got 3 in reserve. So that battle's gonna take forever. I don't think we'll get it finished before this year is up. Soviet Union's mobilizing, to be expected, I guess. Radar training advance. That's 42 tech, so nothing new gets opened up in here at all. So we are 1 in the red, but I think now that changed. Combined arms integrated. That's here. So I'll cancel that, but that did open up these 2 guys. And installation strike tactics, we can also get rid of that. So we're still 1 in the red because of the 2 new things that popped up. And that I would have looked at that, going green, I would look to see are those even available, or anything available of that sort. Level 4 naval headquarters, sure. And cruiser surface search radar advance. So it's this. That didn't open up anything new. Standard infantry brigade branch upgrade. Didn't open anything new. Okay. So we did 1941 tech all throughout here. Let's go through naval forces. Carriers first. 1941 tech. I want the most important stuff that we could research. And all this stuff is going to be completed very quickly. I'm going to be, so this 1940 stuff I need to push toward the forefront. All this stuff I'm going to push to the forefront as well, because they'll get completed rapidly here. CAG and CAG stuff. When I say CAG too, I should probably, I should probably go for this kind of stuff too, because this is all their stuff too. Transports. Let's get the landing craft flotillas in there. Next, submarines. Am I really concerned about my coastal subs being better and better? I don't know. I mean, heck, might as well. We'll be able to do it. Escorts. This will be, for my destroyers. Let's shoot that to the top because I'll get done quick. Shoot all these to the top because there's a couple here that'll get completed instantly as well. So I mean, there's probably like almost half a dozen. I'm 22 in the red, but I think there's half a dozen that's going to get completed rapidly. Let's get our cruiser stuff worked on too. Same thing here. Let's make sure Make sure these are all okay. The flying boat. Okay, so I'm at the point now-ish where I can push one more thing up to take over civil defense, but then I got to start pushing like these bombers up and the divisional command. The officer recruitment, I think, started the whole entire. Yeah. Okay. So only one more thing can I push forward. And let's look here real quick. Nothing there. Okay, so one more thing, like I said. And as I get stuff completed, then I might look at pushing more up to there too. All right. Oh. Let's get this advanced a little bit further. So I'll also keep an eye on that battle here. I do have one unit that's looking kind of weak. I want to say not a chance. Let me check on the strategic reserve. Yeah, I'm still buying 2, it says, so no. Commander decision making. That's 1941 tech. We'll go ahead and cancel that out. I think I can push one more thing to the forefront, so let's do that. Yeah, because I'll push it. They'll keep the flying boat prototype up to the forefront here, but yeah, okay. I mean, I don't know why they're even bothering to attack me. It's like, you're not going to do well. Fire control system. That's 1941 tech, so we can push this one up, right? Yep. Slowly but surely winnowing them down. The idea is I want to make sure this is eliminated or they're pushed into here and this is all that's left. Small warship. Some other small warships, so we can push these 2 forward. Yep, that does good there. And looking here, nothing new here that's 1940 tech. So we're good. 36 in the red. Not that big of a deal. There's actually not that many 1941 stuffs that I'm working on right now. Spanish State wants a light cruiser. Give me 13 bucks. And I will do that just for you. Again, I could look at buying something from Germany and so if I were to buy one armor unit, a Panzer III basically, I wonder how quickly that would get built. I don't do production licenses. In fact, rarely ever do production license. I just don't have that, ever have the funds. Armored support actually would be a pretty good idea as well too. Build up a whole bunch of armored supports. Thing is though, I mean, if I'm buying it, sure, cool. But do I still need to put IC towards it? Does it still take a certain amount of time? I'm kind of thinking it does. Just breezing through here. Oh, this is heavy armor. Panzer IIs. Yeah, nothing terribly exciting in here. Tank destroyer, SP artillery. I could get rocket artillery. I mean, what I would like to get, they don't have, but I would like to get the amphibious armor. So let me see something here. Let me accept. Spend 500 something bucks. Let's see what it looks like in here. So yes, I still need to pay 34 IC. It still takes time. I mean, I bought it. I might as well just, let it go. Probably should have got something a little bit less IC expensive. I'll go ahead and do this anyway. But yeah, no, that's still not worth it to me. Because, I mean, it is an armor unit, which I can't build already. I can't build armor units, but for that ice, to have to pay money to turn, I mean, well, okay, so I'm paying money to be able to build something I can't build normally, that haven't spent the research for, and it's not in my build queue capability. So okay, but now it looks like it's just a light armor unit there. Is that what I ended up getting? I thought it was an actual armor unit. Well, I can't see it again, so no point, I suppose. Production will start immediately. Oh, here it is. So what is this here? Oh, that's what I was building for the one. This is what I'm building for the one group there. But this is cheaper. Let me see something real quick here. What does it look like when I do truck and armored engineer? Oh, I didn't do truck. I just clicked close. Simple me. Simple me. So actually, well, yeah, because that's a medium armor compared to a light armor. All total, this costs more. It's 45 instead of 34. Takes the same amount of time, roughly. But let's do that instead. Let's have these three go to that new unit that got created. I think I can live with that. All right, a little bit further here. I want to go 7 more. I'm going to go at least to the 2-hour mark. Like I said, shorter episode than last. I was hoping maybe I'd get to the end of the year, but nah, not going to be able to. Still got 5 units. Goodness gracious. And there's one. We got everybody in the attack that we can. So what I wonder then is, bring the first over. How quickly could he get here? December 23rd. It's going to be a full year. Goodness gracious. But if we go like that, give a little bit of oomph into this battle here. Just out of curiosity, what does this look like if I attack with everything? So they've got 7 units. One of them's kind of weak. Activation of the 48th Division. Okay. Light infantry branch upgrade, which is up here. Okay, nothing untoward about this. Is the 48th. And we'll assign you to that guy. Oh, we got another fleet command guy. Oh, goodness. Yeah, a whole bunch of new stuff popping in here. It's like I don't know what I'm going to where I'm going to be putting all this. Load them up. Actually, do I not have? No, I do have. Yeah. Let's transfer them over to here, and that way I can have a better idea of what's going where. These guys, Southeast Asia guys, I'm definitely going to bring over to Saigon for now, and then, whoops, there we go. Transport to Saigon, and then figure out from there, what ports and airports they're going to sit on. Exported tungsten. Yes, we still have 5 on the balance sheet. Yes. So we're at 724, paying 53 a day. That's okay. Yeah, we're fine with everything that's going on here. What's our upgrade level at? 181. Holy cow. Well, yeah, blizzards. Boomer, bummer, bummer. They're not really losing much of anything off of this guy here. I know it's nighttime and blizzards, winter, whatever is happening. But I don't see them losing, not even their headquarters losing anything. Let's just call that attack off. Here, not seeing much movement either. Let's call this attack off too. Big L's all around. Cruiser engine and boiler, yes, because that was so close to getting completed. Heavy cruiser armor, yes. So, all right, we're good. We're back to all this stuff here, and that's none of that was anything new that could be done or built. So we're gonna move here and back. Oh goodness, I don't have anybody here. Uh, 8,000 troops. So this may seem kind of silly, but I've kind of had enough of what's going on here. I'm going to build an airbase. We're going to push this to the very top. So it's finished in February. When spring comes, when the airbase is finished, I'll fly out fly out all my assault planes. And then when spring comes, we're going to be bombarding these provinces, just massacring everybody that's in here. They don't have any air bases. They don't have any interceptors or anything like that. So I'm not too concerned. It'll just be whatever AA guns they have, which, yeah, they've got some. We're just going to bombard them into submission, basically. And then after that, with our planes attacking them over and over again, then when spring, comes further in, maybe summer, even maybe the end of May. That's when I'll attack with all my forces. All right, we're going to save this point. I do need to get out of here. Do appreciate you guys watching, very much so. We've got a lot of cool stuff that's going to be coming down the road here. 1941 is just right around the corner. That's a lot of IC coming our way. We do have some builds that need to be popping in pretty soon, but we'll get that. We'll get to that pretty soon here. Let's actually get these mines online, and then let's postpone for a month at this point here. And there we go. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff happening next year. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.